Hello, Leo. My name is Bria Bogatin, and I am the founder and creator of White Shadow Spiritual Advising. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs for even more guidance. And also, for example, if you have, say, a Leo in Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. So if you want guidance on the energy of your communication life, or maybe you need guidance on how to communicate better with someone or whatever, go and watch whatever sign you have in the planet Mercury. I will post the links down below, but follow me on Facebook and Instagram at White Shadow Spiritual Advising. And I post daily readings, and that's where you can get info about my sessions and pricing. If you want a session, make sure that you message me directly, please and thank you. So this is going to be a tarot reading for the rest of the month of July for the sign of Leo. And we just need one more card for Leo. I have a Leo rising, so... Oh! The moon just came out for Cancer, and now it is back out for Leo. Okay, Leo. So it definitely seems like something disheartening has recently taken place in your life. Sadness, maybe crying over spilt milk, maybe things not turning out as you thought they would. And really struggling with that. You know, maybe you really wanted something to be one way and it's simply just not. And so you kind of have to kind of accept that and, you know, deal with it. So the first card you're receiving is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so Leo, why are you letting your thoughts trap you? You know, you don't have to be trapped. You have a way out, but you're just telling yourself that you don't. So you really need to work on that, you know, in this card, you see this girl, and she is blindfolded, which represents you not accepting a truth, or you just trying to turn a blind eye to something. You know, take off those rose-colored glasses and allow the truth to set you free. She is bound, you know, so that's that energy of feeling there's no way out. She's standing in puddles, so she's very much disconnected from her emotions right now. There's not any emotional fulfillment or even alignment happening, and there are swords all around her, but she could wiggle herself back to that castle, right? She has a way to get free, but she doesn't see it. So, Leo, what are you allowing to trap you? Ask yourself, why are you overthinking? You know, what has occurred in your life that has kind of put you in a place of just sadness? And, you know, maybe there's been glimmers of hope, but maybe they've just kind of plummeted. You need to understand with the Knight of Pentacles that healing is going to take time. You're just going to have to allow things to really work itself out for you, and you're going to have to really pay attention to yourself, you know. Maybe you've been giving too much energy out, and you need to really reel that back in. Leo, you can't heal people. You can bring a horse to water, and that's about it. You know, you can tell people every healing modality in the world, you know, and they still won't do it, and maybe you need to accept that right now. Maybe you are having a hard time healing yourself, and so you need to really work on that mindset. Let go of the heartbreak of maybe letting yourself down, or, you know, maybe ruining a part of your life, and just know that it's okay. You know, it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to, you know, have people not be who they truly are. So, if you see this card, you got the Knight of Pentacles heading towards the Three of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, so things are to be revealed, but the Three of Swords pretty much represents already having that heartbreak. Like, you already know what it is. You already know why you're feeling the way that you do. And so now is the time to start healing. The Knight of Pentacles is like slowly heading towards this healing energy. And, you know, that path of healing may erupts some things within itself, you know? Maybe you realizing that you don't want to be friends with this person anymore, or maybe you don't want to be in that relationship anymore, or maybe there just needs to be a really big, like, transformation in order for you to stay. The moon card, it does represent things to be revealed, but I really feel strongly with these cards that the moon is representing deep, deep, deep subconscious healing, deep healing of the heart and the spirit. Whatever took place, it really disrupted your spirit, you know? Maybe some of you are healing from an addiction, or maybe some of you are, you know, watching someone going through a really hard time and you don't really have control of it, and that is really disheartening and hard for you to witness. Maybe you just had a friend recently, you know, talk bad about you, or maybe you're about to find that out. But with the Ace of Swords, there's something that is deeply holding you back, you know? Is it you? I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it always is you, right? Outside influences, you know, she could take this stuff off of her and just be standing in the middle of those swords in her inner power and not letting those swords affect her, right? We have to be an observer to our thoughts. We don't have to hold on to every single thought like they all mean something, you know? Our minds are so powerful, and can't even encompass how powerful our minds really are. So maybe that's what's really struggling for you right now. Big struggle for you. You know what I mean. With the Knight of Pentacles, again, slow and steady wins the race. This isn't going to be a healing that just happens like that. It's going to take time. You know, if someone needs to go through a healing process, then you're going to have to just let them do that. If you need to go through a healing process, don't rush it, because you might just hurt yourself even more at the end of the day. The Knight of Pentacles is a good sign also, because it can show that although you're experiencing this disheartening energy or this sadness, that there's still opportunity. You know, maybe you're still experiencing really great things in the area of money and career. So there are other things to be grateful for. You know, you still have something to show for yourself. You know, not all is lost with the Knight of Pentacles. And you know, besides this disheartening energy that might be around you, the Knight of Pentacles is very much about bigger inflows of money. It's a new venture, a new career opportunity that maybe has just presented itself to you. And he knows he's going somewhere, but he's not going to rush himself. You know, he's going to take it step by step and allow things to slowly manifest. And he's not going to just make any moves or take any actions, you know, out of nowhere. You know, there's not really any leap of faith here. You know, you're more so comfortable, and you're being guided, you know, especially to not really take leaps of faith. You know, really sit in reality and ask yourself, okay, well, I have this amount of money, I have this resource, I have this going for me, so maybe I can do this, you know? You know, but 1 and 1 equals 2, you know? You don't have to be taking any major jumps or anything, and it's not meant for that. You're going to have a great material gain during this time, but there's still a long way to go, and a lot more material gain to be bestowed upon you as you go upon this path. But kind of going back to this, I mean, obviously this does not look fun, but that's okay. You know, maybe you just had a random moment of sadness, you know, or maybe your heart is breaking over something, but maybe it's not something that is constant, but maybe something that just kind of came out of nowhere. But you have to heal it. You know, pay attention to the karmic energy of what is happening around you, what is happening for you, and you should be residing in your subconscious right now. The moon represents like shadow work, you know, and shadow work can be very heartbreaking too. You're gonna have to kind of go through that dark night of the soul to get what it is you want, and to actually reach that thickness of healing. Dive into yourself. You know, confront those inner demons, and don't be afraid of them, because the more you do that, the more that the moon will shine on you, you know, as a light in darkness, as a light at the end of the tunnel. So fear not, Leo. You know, we are all healing. We are all, you know, a work in progress. And, you know, don't let it get to you too much. Reel this in. Reel these thoughts in, you know. how can you heal your mind? You know, what affirmations can you use? You know, my mind is whole. My thoughts don't control me. I am an observer to my thoughts. You know, maybe these thoughts have pushed you back into old habits or you know, old vices or old ways of doing things that weren't good for you, you know? And maybe you disappointed some people. Yeah. But it's okay. All is well. And you have other things. Focus more so on the blessings of the Knight of Pentacles. You know, you have something going for you very strongly in your career and something beautiful manifesting there. So allow that to heal the other aspects of your life.